Let us manage the core. Mjolnir got clipped a bit. Otherwise, we're okay, but we put a truck on you. And lead replacements here. Overstrength on Ada. 3-star artillery. Lots of it. But of course not the Sturmpanzers yet. Also Regits at 2 stars. We managed to get Boomy to 3 stars. Neas is already 3 stars. Yeah, that's it for the core management. Let us deploy the boys. We have Zoro here. Moncha. HQ. Nash. Berlin. Brent. Ponce. Kasha. Lucas. Ace. Hector. Lent. Junkers. Malner. Ida. Roses here. Rogue Saber. Goose Boy. Ole Dier. Drenger. Ursulet. Bakkelut her. Michael. Artillery. Oh, that's it. Yeah. That's it for the deployment. And here's the operational map for battle number 3 in 1940. That's Den Haag in the Netherlands. It's 100% soft cap. We couldn't get below 100% even if we tried. It's an offensive battle. We have the initiative. We don't earn any prestige per turn, and all enemy units are green. It's a normal ground conditions, but you can of course get muddy if it rains a lot, which can happen here. It's 20% clouded, pretty high, and also pretty high rain. So you should statistically expect to get a rain turn with this. Important to note, it's 7 core slots and 18 turns. That number is very important here. The number of core slots, we need to count them. Or count the units. Count core units. Good old trick. Yeah, we're playing campaign, and that means we always need to win the battles as the first objective. But after that, we need to think about developing the core, and that means we don't always deploy the strongest we can. We deploy with emphasis on developing the core, and in particular at this difficulty level with Field Marshal and nagging us continually when it comes to experience. We need to rotate units, and we need to deploy with emphasis on gaining XP, and we also need to play with emphasis on gaining XP. It gives a different play style where we conduct attacks that we know will gain XP. Our immediate objectives for the core development now: you want to put 2 stars on Nash and on Ida, and 3 stars on Hector. That's now within reach. That's typically what you get with the Stukas at Field Marshal, 3 battles to go from 2 to 3 stars. And of course we want to get heroes as well. For our medium term, right now we're looking at Arras. That's a tough battle at this difficulty level. And I want to see if I can put 3 stars on Ole Deer before that, but it might not happen, and also it might not be important or necessary. As soon as Ole Deer hits 3 stars, I want him to not participate in battles unless he has to, because we want to get other units in, and that's where especially Muncher is quite interesting for that, because he has the same movement. But he's cavalry, so not as stable as Ole Deer in terms of holding positions. But it's definitely a thing I'm considering, and we also want to, of course, get heroes, lots of them we can get. We don't have any heroes on the SC tanks, for example. Yeah, some considerations. This is known as a difficult battle. Some would even say that the most difficult battle in 1940, and it's definitely not easy, because there's just a ton of enemy infantry that we have to smash through. So we bring in a lot of artillery for that purpose. In fact, I have 9 units with me. I don't show them anymore. Yeah, that becomes too much. I only show the frontline units now. And the battle plan I'm using here is not radically different from what I call my standard plan for this, but I tweaked it, especially with emphasis on gaining XP. And if you want to gain XP, capturing the secondary objectives is not worth it. All the stuff out here, we at Utrecht we take, but we don't bother with these. They're not worth it. They take too much time, and we don't get much XP for it, and the prestige is a joke when you play at Rommel. I've also managed to deploy differently from what I used to do. I always thought that this idea of having a mobile AEA deployed here is really not necessary. You can handle it with ACE and Lent. So because you can do staggered air traps, which I will explain. So instead of an mobile AEA, I'm coming in with 1 more infantry. That's a big deal. And I'm also taking a Stuka out and replacing it with a level bomber, so we get more emphasis on XP. That means, of course, we deploy level bombers with the intention of having units follow up instead of just have the Stukas obliterate everything. Yeah, and the enemy air force here can be handled with what I call staggered air traps. That is, we disperse them. There are 2 air attacks that hit us, and they can be hit in a manner where only the fighter can hit something when they activate. So we take him in, trap him and destroy him, and then in the turn after we trap and destroy the bomber. And with that, I've known this for I also did it on Manstein, but on Manstein I also had a mobile AA gun with me, but you don't need it. You just make sure that you use the auxiliary artillery over here for trapping the bomber. So if the bomber gets lucky, he doesn't cause any harm, or that we are bothered with. Yes, I already said there's little to gain from capturing the objectives in the outskirts, in the northern part of the country, except Utrecht can be done quite easily, because there's no air defense. But there's air defense here, and all 3 up here have air defense that can retaliate. So it's not really worth it. Otherwise, of course, you go strafe them down and come in with artillery, but it's not worth it. It's both prestige and XP are crappy for the return is just crappy. Instead, we'll focus on getting to the Hague as fast as we can, so we have time to farm at the capital. Because we know we got good reinforcements to kill. Yeah, we need to count core units because we don't want spam. It's okay though if they buy spam at here. At Den Haag, but we really don't want it. For example, down here, it gets a little bit problematic because they'll start wandering around and hit us in the rear and recapture victory hexes. If we get spam, we'll allow it up here at the last objective up here, but we block the others. This one, and this one we block. So once they start buying spam that they can't get room for at the victory hex, it's just infantry that they buy up here, and they don't get to do anything. So it's managing reinforcements, or managing enemy reinforcements. We know that they'll buy the spam at the victory hex when they can. So, and that's what we want them to do, but they'll be getting more slots available at some point, and they'll buy it up here, but that's fine. Yeah, that's one of the key problems with this battle is that there's a giant pile of infantry in this area here, north between Rotterdam and Den Haag. There's a giant number of infantry that we have to destroy. And we do it, of course, by forcing surrenders, and I'm bringing 9 artillery with that in mind. Of course, also, I mean, we always use artillery, lots of it. But 9 artillery, that's a lot. And it's with emphasis on destroying the infantry stack here. There's just so many of them. Yeah, as already stated, we use staggered air traps, and we exploit the trigger knowledge for the enemy attacks, so we know when they hit us. And as also stated, we can do the air defense with just Ace and Lent helping him. That's have fun with that, Ace. We don't need a mobile AA gun. We'll just take the risk with the auxiliary artillery. And then a small risk. We invite a fighter to strafe point, so yeah, that's very low risk with Ace behind him. Yeah, the target here, Den Haag, is a hard target. Because they have an entrenched AA gun sitting just where I'm pointing. He'll be heavily entrenched when we actually reach that. He'll have 8 entrenchment levels. And you cannot bring him out of his entrenchment because he's next to a victory hex, then they won't leave. You can't, the obvious would of course be to offer an air unit here where I'm pointing and get him forward to fire at it, like you put a paratrooper in a Junkers 52, but he won't do it. So we have to get into contact with the objective relatively fast, and that really is in addition to, so we need to smash through the infantry here, and then we need to get in contact with the objective as fast as we can while blocking the rest of his screen off. This up here north of the objective here, Falkenburg, can be taken very easily. We have some use of artillery traps here, but they're not. They don't. They're useful, and they're especially very useful on the right, with our position to the right. But they're not radically important here. But artillery is absolutely important. So we use it on our right here at Schoonhoven. There are many passive units, of course, typically infantry sitting in these objectives far away are very often, these garrisons are very often passive. Yeah, and we don't have the best spam farming here. Killing infantry that they buy at the victory hexes is costly and doesn't gain you much, so we'll focus on farming at Den Haag. That's what we'll do. Okay, let's have a look at the battle plan. 5 phases as usual. In the first phase we smash through Rotterdam, and we can do it very quickly here with all the artillery we have, especially the plus 1 range artillery offers a lot of flexibility, and we can simply, I think I'm doing it almost a turn faster than I used to. Just hammer through Rotterdam with pretty much everything and leave Ponta and Marshal over with 3 artillery pieces to deal with the Dutch forces in this area here at Gouda. We also secure the airfield here north of Rotterdam. That's where we have our paratroopers. We bring the paratroopers back from Falkenburg. They can't hold it. And we did start killing them here at Schoonhoven. And we also, in this phase, we ambushed the Butches that comes from down here. We just ambush him with Ace here. Then he's out. I used to trap him, but I went like, hey, why not ambush him instead? Ace hits extremely hard, so that's easy. Phase 2, we secure our flanks. That is, we secure the position over here, especially we take this Oggenburg airfield. which was supposed to be captured by our paratroopers, but the paratroopers need to converge on this airfield very quickly and also help us break through Rotterdam. We also on the right, we sit and draw them in piecemeal here at the Schoonhoven to kill them with that's a Nash and Ponte handling that with artillery, and also the bombers will help. We also destroy the strong point at Utrecht. That's very important because it has spotting on this hex that I'm pointing at here, where we need to catch an enemy fighter in turn 8. So that's why we sent Zorro, and that's actually the main reason why Zorro is deployed, because he has a plus attack and on against bunkers. He comes in here and smashes it together with help from one of the paratroopers up at Falkenburg. He can't be airlifted out because if I try, he just gets killed. So he sneaks in here and helps Zorro take this bunker out, so we can have a trap here. And it's for spotting, but also we want to capture it in a few turns later. And we also start mowing down the infantry here. It's a major operation here. There's so much of it, like 15 or so infantry units in this area. I haven't counted them. And we also pull in and destroy. You can see you can barely see it. There's a fighter getting trapped here and a bomber getting trapped here, and they're staggered. In the first, when they spawn, the bomber can't reach anything, so we trap the fighter, kill him, and we'll one trap the bomber and kill him. Phase 3. Now it's about securing our central position here in the area around Gouda, to be able to come up north of Den Haag, and also to recapture Falkenburg. We hold it initially, but we abandon it because the paratroopers will just get killed if they sit up here. We also secure Utrecht, and the objective down here, which I don't take initially. I don't have time to do it, so because Zorro is on a schedule up to take the bunker out. Zorro initially kills the infantry, but then we send an auxiliary paratrooper down to capture it, to actually capture it. And we also, with another staggered air trap, we trap the fighter here and the bomber down here. In both of these bomber traps, we use the auxiliary artillery. But the key here is really to get into our staging ground here in the center, to be able to get up here to retake Falkenburg, and to get into contact with Den Haag in order to be able to capture it. It's a sizable investment to take it. You don't just go in because they have a massively entrenched AA gun, as already described. Phase 4. We get pretty much everything surrounding Den Haag, and we get up and we block out. We do spam blocks here at these objectives here. This is done by an auxiliary. We'll try and capture it, and we block here. We don't try and capture this, and we don't try and capture Alsmeer, and this one up here as well. But we capture Falkenburg, as you can see, and then we get in here. So at the end of phase 4, pretty much everything except Ponte and Gooseberg are just assigned to blocking stuff here. So that when they start buying spam, it's far away. But then everything is just surrounding the final objective, and we sit and kill them until we kill off the AA gun. As you can see, he gets killed, and we kill the AA and the artillery, and then we are ready to farm them. We also in this phase start killing the enemy destroyers. There are 3 of them. And it's best to kill them because they'll start hitting our stuff when we sit next to the coast. But also, of course, we kill them because we can. We also capture a bit here, like Wurden and Leiden is up here, and Falkenburg, and that's a recapture. And we captured the Katwijk on sea. And also in this phase, we start counting core units. We need to make sure that once they start buying spam, they buy it at the final objective, or they buy it up here in the north. We don't want it down here. So we make sure that we have blocks in, and then when we have that, we start letting them go below 7 core units. There's a core unit sitting down here, by the way. That's kind of Not too stupid to have that anti-tank on set here as a core unit. It helps delay the reinforcements. Okay, and then in the last phase we sit and kill reinforcements at the objective here. You can see we get quite a lot of kills around them. They buy a lot of reinforcements here, but of course they can't buy, so they will fill up the core slots. I could maybe do that. That could be an improvement, but I went for this instead, and then of course I'll buy stuff up here. It would probably be better to allow it on a larger scale, because we do have quite a lot of kill power. We also finish sinking the enemy destroyers, and we capture the objective here, and we capture the one down here. Managed to do that, and we collect a decisive victory. Key tactics for this battle. Yeah, force surrenders absolutely essential with the infantry in this area here. There are just so many of them, and they're pretty useless because they don't have any backup. You can just mow them down, but there's a lot of them, and they're big, and they have a lot of ground defense. We also use Geronimo. I have a Geronimo here at Rotterdam. I had the Geronimo at Utrecht. Not extensively used, but it's just a very, very useful tactics, because you can take units that would take quite an investment to de-entrench and just run them out of ammo with an auxiliary. Oh, we also have actually a Geronimo here north of the airfield. So 3 times Geronimo. I really love that tactics, because it makes it easy to take out an enemy unit, and also we get more XP for it, because we can start hitting the units without any suppression. We use staggered air traps here. Those are important to be able to do this with a minimal air force. We use some artillery traps, but they're not extensively. It's mostly on our position here at Schoonhoven. We also once we get into contact with Den Haag, we have our auxiliary paratroopers eat the artillery hits. So we can sneak in on them with, for example, Gooseboy sneaks in on this artillery piece here while he's busy firing at paratroopers. It's just a useful tactics to be able to. And we really need to, don't underestimate the investment in taking out the objective here. You need to have the time to do it. We also block reinforcements. As you can see, these are spam blocks. The game mechanics that we exploit here are we know time triggers for attacks. We count core units. We manage the enemy reinforcements by letting them buy it where we want them to buy it, and we exploit passive units. Yeah, that was it for the operational map, and I will switch over to the live play now, and I hope you enjoy it. And here we go. Start with Zoro. Yeah, of course we are not attacking like that. And we want suppression. Complete suppression preferably, shouldn't be that hard. Yes, and then we don't do this because it's guaranteed casualties. You conserve ammo. Oops. Rogue Saber and then Hector. Yeah, warning sign. Let's see if we may have to hit him. Good one, Bargalud. I think that means he can't get lucky. And then Kasha forward, finish the job. And we can get a bit more suppression on you, so you don't get lucky. He got lucky. Okay, then move here. De-entrench this one. Ambush the Potes. Move in here with Ursulet. And then Gooseboy and Ole Deer. Almost killed him, that's cool. What's your XP? Okay. And now, because we got so far forward with our stuff here, we can actually get really forward with our stuff here. Don't attack. let's just see. You're running and you're leaving. They can't hold that. Not at this difficulty level. Move and move and move and move in here and move back to here and here. Yeah, we are good. At ambush the Protest. That's Matilda, he got completely suppressed by the artillery. Okay, Hector, you're on it. Now we kick you out. And don't kill him, Ponce, but how lucky is he gonna get now? Oh, no. Okay, move back here and go and kill. Good roll there by the Matilda. Move back to here with Bill Berlin. More XP. Fire here. Let's see if we get punished now for taking a risk. No, he didn't. My experience says that you usually get punished, so that was quite amazing. Okay, now we have Lent available to hit the artillery over here. Can you avoid landing next to the bunker? Okay, you block off here, you get in here. We can kick you out. Kill him, that also works. Now, we would like to fire here. How do we do this? Need to stand by. We can get in. And then we want to hit you with a bomber. So we can kick him out. It's okay to kill him. Wow. Then we have artillery freed up here. I actually have you available. That's... oh man, that's like freaking insane. But you don't want to take a step forward and fire. That might not be the best. Try and do this. Then we can get in here. They can't actually get to this location, and then think about being homed in on targets. HQ would like to come here. Where's Michael? Make sure you are homed in. HQ and Ursula like this. Get resupplied. And you continue running. You see we didn't move here. Would have been attacked. Okay, good. They're gonna hit Nash now with an infantry and they'll probably damage him. Looks like they are keen on that. Let's see. And oh, wow. Then move here, move here. You can try and kill him. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's got a predictable outcome. Okay, and then here and here and resupply. We need to pin you. We hit you again. Then it's down to 1 ammo, right? To 1 ammo. Please fire back. Please fire back. Thank you. Move here. Lent. Then move in here. Smack away. 3 hits. Just kill him. Means you can, and you were supposed to do that, but I think it's more important to keep getting XP on you. Forward here with Casher and Goose Boy. I have this one available. We can... I think we'll follow up here just to take the randomness out of that. Surrender. We'll move you here and then we'll say... Move you here. Okay, no, I think we just kill him, but it's cool. No! Moncha totally pooped that. Bagalud. You can see how much strength we have in this breakthrough now, compared to what we had originally. HQ. Zoro. There's no point firing. This makes some sense to de-entrench. I might actually try and just flat out kill him now with all the deer. Just to speed it up. Then in with the rest of the artillery. You can see almost clean breakthrough here. Strafe here. Get resupplied. Resupply lint. You stop here for a couple of turns. This looks good. Okay. Okay, nice. I don't think this is your lucky day. That's... oh man, that's gonna be really hard now. Oh, crap. Thank you for... I'll have to bring in lint. Yeah, you know it sucks when you have to bring in lint. We need to pin this thing. Let me set a trap here. And they'll come and strafe. Oh, you... Oh yeah, of course you took replacements. Then Goose Boy. This looks good. You take this. Do we do this? Yeah. We don't want this thing firing. I think we have learned a lesson. Maybe we can... Because we've got him completely suppressed. Do this. And Cash, I would like to have you up here, but I'm like... Can we... It's very tempting to try and push harder. But I don't think it's clever. I think it's the wise place to get Casher in to here. would like to bring him forward. Put artillery here and here. Whistler with range +1. If I could kill him. No. If you can get him, Kasha, then... God damn, we killed him. Okay, now we wanna get... 1, 2, 3, come and hit Ada. But then we need to accept that Uldir doesn't get resupplied. So do like this. Open up for him to come in here to get quite faster rid of him. We are well covered with artillery. Where are you going? You should be going over here. That means you are... Oh, we have... the little bombers can't. The little bombers are not the most useful right now. Go here to the incoming fighter. And just do this. Get resupplied. You can't move now. You have an inbound. Okay. He came forward here. Okay, now we say here. Hey, stop that, will you? Move up here. You are spotted now by the bunker. You can move here. We'll get the where's the fire? Sorry, where's the bomber? He's here. We need to make sure he hits something that we want him to hit. He is... He came forward here. Why didn't he attack? So deer can go and hit this one. Be careful. We are... I should have not have moved you here. Because we want to have them come in and hit Nash. Step back. Don't hit him. This is Trixie now. And that was really a mistake. I should not have put Berlin there. That's pointless. Would actually be really nice if you can go and hit. Probably need to have, but just in case, so we have the flexibility. We are resupply here. There's an initiative cap here. I want to get over here. And I want to get my tanks. I can leave one tank operating here. Cash out, wouldn't that be nice, but make sure that this is usually the best target for the bomber. This artillery. Not a priority right now. Can I get somebody to take over from Cassia? Then we definitely need to cover HQ here. We want to make sure they hit here. It also means don't... crap. But you can't sit here. I don't have the power to cover you. It means we should watch out. Okay. No, somebody else do that. Move here. Okay, cool. And now we need to make sure they don't hit. That they hit what we want them hitting. For example, not you. You can't sit here. These guys are also... What can we bring in? We bring in... here. That's your target. You hear me? Then we can pull Rogue Saber here. Lent visibly cover here. Make sure you don't screw it up. We have completely taken away spotting here. That's cool. What do we want to hit now? Yeah, sometimes the level bombers are... That's not the dumbest target. Maybe I can also get your help over here. What are you doing? You can go airborne, go and take this. The key is to make the bomber hit. And of course we use the auxiliary so we take away or reduce the risk. This was kind of stupid. They can't see. That's of course we don't want the bomber hitting Nash. Okay. Oh, that's a bingo. What does he hit? That's a bit arrogant there. Perfect. And no rain, thank you. This is we need to. Let's see what we can do now. First of all, we can say goodbye to you. And Ace needs to get resupplied. I'm a bit overburdened here now. We move in here, we move in here. That's okay. If we get now we actually solved that problem. But this one is that's a big target to take out. Some idiot guy forgot to get with blend supplied. Good one, Poncho. Okay, yeah, we have the situation now that we are, and I think they might still have something. Asia not available for spotting. This would be push you back. Why don't we get... Nah, we get... No, I need someone. That's almost too good to be true. here we need to start getting them piled up so we can surrender them. This one I think we can take with a... Yeah, we need some resupplying, but that was a really good... we push him back. Surrender. We need to be very efficient now with our... It's probably better to get you resupplied, although the XP here is of course tempting. Let's do this. Just push him back. Then move in here and move here. Go to the airfield. That is so freaking tempting. Can't you do that much other than with a master attack? That's a little bit too much. Get resupplied. I'm not sure what they have over here. That's suicide. Let's play it safe instead. Can we push this one back? Can actually. It is. I have so much artillery available. Do like to get spotting over here. They'll come in now. We can invite him into a hit. That may be... What I'm not sure about is... I need to push that thing back. Let's not get creative, we'll just get punished. We can do this. If we kill him, then of course that was not what we intended. I know you can't do that. But now Kasha got spotting over here. To tell you the truth, I kinda lost count here. Is there an infantry? If not, then... How much artillery do I have left? We get you guys resupplied. You're not worth anything without ammo. Crap. This is what we need to mow down. You can't, you'll get killed. Is that correct? No, it's not. You're not moving in the right manner. Now they can't see artillery, so... Yeah, you need to resupply. I would actually like to see if... Is there an infantry over here? Well, it doesn't really matter. We can get Ida. Get forward. With Goose Boy. Okay, it's tricksy. Okay, are we cool? Honey bunny. It's holding. They can't see here, so they might come and hit you. This we just want to destroy this as fast as possible. That's a key objective. Okay. They come forward here. And we just want to destroy them. That looks good. And the anti-tank gun came in now. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I'll take a break here and I'll be back. And we are back. Now we need to get you here and get you out of that. You can just resupply, I guess. Now we can just move out, get resupplied. You have to move into here. We have this situation where I kind of effed it up a bit with the Bill Berlin, but we'll figure that out. Who wants to kill him? I got you incorrectly located. Michael, somebody put this one out of his misery. I need to get forward and cover you with some artillery next turn as well. Turn 8. We have to have an artillery here. Not that important. You take the flight down to here. Left. Okay. Now we want to have you up here and we want artillery in behind you. Only Michael can do that. But we can also get you up to do it and then to keep, because we don't want him hit by a tank afterwards. That was why there was a screw up I made there with Bill Berlin. Should have been you doing that, but focus on killing stuff. This is obvious. Why did I not get you forward? I'm such an idiot. We have +1 range. Can we get you resupplied? What's he? His he's move 3. Destroy them. We have to take this one. Why didn't I get you to do that? Be careful. No, you are. You can't get to him again. He will absolutely hit him. Okay, defense +3 on Ole Deer. Then we need to get up here and move in here. And now we move them down. I want you resupplied, so we do this. Stop, will you? Resupply. Okay, we can get them. I think we can get them to come forward again. You're useful over here. We get. I didn't do this correctly with Tiger. You can run you out of ammo now. Okay. What are you doing here? Oh, he's actually a star now. He can't get any supplies, so we can screw it up here with Drenger. Okay. That's again a staggered trap. The entrench. Get you resupplied. And we need to have lent help. The entrench and then go over here. Only the fighter can reach. This would actually be not the dumbest idea, but let's see what we can do now. Get resupplied. This one with Geronimo. That was a Geronimo, alright. We're not letting you supply. Get you supplied. That's a really tough one too, but if I can get him, I can get in with all the deer. Tough customer. Let me see if I have the power. It's just very, very valuable if I can. Is that any good? That's a pretty powerful move forward. Oh, and then that was payback. Resupply. Okay. That's a trap. He he moves out now, I would think, yips, okay. Yeah, we need to... Well, goodbye to you, and again we have a staggered trap here where I knew I could just stay out of... we need to make sure he comes and hits what we want him to. The best is to put this guy on the airfield. That's cool, that's more XP. Wow. We definitely kill you now. And we say focus on carnage. Resupply. It's good to get you. We need to make sure that he comes and hits what we want him to hit. I don't think you can sit next to this guy, but what if we surrender this one and get him with Kasha? You can't sit here all the day. He will attack you. If you do this, Kasha, you are low in. I think it's... It's advisable to get up here. Bilbilin is ready. Get around here. Don't do this, we want to make sure that the bomber picks the target we want him to pick. Where you should be operating here. Ah, no, stop that. Okay. Make sure that thing hits the artillery on the airfield. And we should... I could actually use a tank here. Just get out of the way, get to the airfield. That's the best way to make them do what you want them to do. But don't get cocky. Pull out of this. Can you kill that over here? Crap. That's okay. But Kasha would like to get you resupplied, Kasha. That means, what about? Yeah, I'm not too interested in farming here. It's just not practical. Get Kasha resupplied. Move only D in here. Kasha is now glowing in the dark. We need to go and cover here. That's the target because he's on an airfield. But somebody has to cover Kasha. Because that they might actually come and hit him. Let's do that. That's okay. friend. You can go back in here. Or we need to also get... Ah, crap. Need to get in here with a Geronimo. Okay, anything we don't want attacked? Anything obvious? No. We can do this. No, we'll do this. The Aegon will not move, for example, to him. He will move here, but he has to sit next to the Victory Hicks. That's one of the annoying things with this battle. Move here. It's all about trapping this bastard now. We can move here. Okay. It's pretty easy to do it because you just need to make sure that you give him the target he can't resist. Okay, and goodbye. Now, yes, and no, don't do that. Now, yeah, we should have had. You should have been. How do we want to kick you around? Like this, and then we can start really trashing them. We can get in here. And I need you to get ready for Geronimo. You can actually move here. We trash you. Get back. Don't do that, okay? You move over to here. We need someone to finish this one off, Lent. And then don't screw that up, okay? Just get him into Geronimo here next turn. He can't resupply, so we have him in the back. Then we can also get them forward to hit. And now what really matters is, of course, force surrenders. Yeah, Dyer. Stop that, will you? Hit them instead. We should be... I have a little bit too much artillery with me over here. Can you go in? I think I'll cover Goose Boy like this. Just for good measure. Bakelut. Yeah, I guess we're moving in on them now. Oh, we need to make sure that... Yeah, but that's also cool. Can you... What can we do? Then... Is this correct? It looks correct. Dear, you need to get resupplied. He'll come in here, that's cool. Lucas in behind you. They can't get around. He can't get to us. Does this help? Maybe just... Why are you doing that, you idiot? Let's just check. You're moving over here. We also need to think about bringing the... Yeah, you can do that and we can move here. We can't see you. You get spotting on this now. And it gets tricksy here with at Den Haag. We're ready for this. Or will they hit Nash instead? No, they'll hit Ida. Yeah, that's predictable. Did not go well for him. And we get rain. Okay, now get ready for Geronimo. That should be Geronimo. And is it a proper Geronimo where he gets killed? No. Kill him. Okay. Then do... How do we do this? We need to... You're not doing that. This is a area, but we need artillery. And that's why I would like to have... We should start thinking about freaking out the Dutch fleet. By this. If it rains next turn, then... No, maybe do this. This one we would like to get, because then we don't have anybody challenging us. Goose boy, stop that, will you? Seriously. How do we do this? We do get a pretty big master attack bonus. I wonder if it's actually something we can use for a change. Okay. Resupply. Isn't this more appropriate? And let's see how that goes. Oh, wow. Okay, now this one actually also should be... that's why we have the paratroopers. That's cool. Don't sit on the hill unless we can do this. And then we want to get you to hit. We may be able to take this one now. Kick him out. I want you forward. You handle this. We just get forward here with our stuff. And get... well, if it rains now, we're going to, of course... Maybe notch him out of that. Yeah. I think we can get this one to hit. That's when we also want to... Of course we should. I mean, we should expect a rain turn, so... Not complaining. Get resupplied. That's they should come here. I mean, he should come and hit here. I don't think it's going to end well for him. Okay. Maybe they're not the smartest idea to try and bring out the Dutch fleet now, because we got that rain coming up. No, the Tanker will probably kill him. What did he go for? Ida. It's okay if he gets damaged. Just get him to 2 stars. Yeah, was a bit unnecessary. Oh, now they see all the artillery thanks to that. Okay, we didn't get rain. I appreciate that actually. You should have enough initiative for that. You take this, and now we think about... We wanna get... Nash, I don't think I'll get you to lifted an XP, but I think I just want to get you to 2 stars. That's gotta be 2 stars. God damn. Then Kasha, you have the power, and we can do this. We can get you out to hit. And hit. And we want to keep attracting them. I can do like this, then we have the level bombers for it. You take this. Resupply. What a shit roll. Will you do that? Okay, and then you can sit here now, and we can do this. I'll handle this situation. Oh, now we have a few covered by artillery, so... Yeah, we need to really focus now on... I think it's best to get Kasha forward. No. I need Kasha forward. Hector, you're 3 stars. Like this. No, we're not investing in this. It takes too long time. Would have been nice now. They're actually piled up, so we need to deal with that. Let's have you. And we need a turbo artillery pointing at this one. I need my paratroopers with me as well. You take the flight. And I also need to get some. We want him forward here. If he moves away. Yeah, they go and I don't think I can take this at this one. Just takes a very long time to get. Careful, that is not where we want that artillery. He didn't. Keep him coming. Did you resupply it? Oh, yeah, we'll, I'll take another break here and I'll be back. And we are back. We can count core units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is also a core unit. So we need to, let's get you airborne. This one has to be blocked. So we need to slow down a little bit with killing over here. But it's okay to do a little bit here. And I think we would actually prefer if they how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they buy one, the first one they buy is here. And that's okay. It's okay to de-entrench here. But what we don't want is we don't want them killing themselves. So, but we can do this and we can do this because we count core units. I wonder if we should send all the DNO. It's better to get you in here. But I do need a block up here. This one is... We don't block with artillery. That's where I put the limit. Don't get them to kill themselves. We can't have it yet. He'll go in and capture. We don't want that. Yeah, it gets... you are on your way, right? It gets a little bit tricky now. You will not be able to make it over that time. I can use you for operations here. The paratroopers are very useful. Okay? We know they haven't bought spam yet. Just stay and block here. Either you have made it to 2 stars. It's not necessary to have that much. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay to kill one. Okay, getting back into freaking them out, they'll just kill. Also, we want to now get in. Yeah, that's what we can do now. They can still buy one here. We don't want spam down here. So we need to make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's okay to kill one of them. Shit. Or is it? We almost have blocks in here. It's okay to kill one. It's so annoying. Give them something to fire. They won't fire, will do. Get resupplied. Maybe we can quickly check this one out and we can focus our artillery. That's actually not too stupid. Just getting this secured. And Ash, I do want to get you into action. But be careful, don't get too... Don't go too crazy yet. We need to just make sure we get it under control. Don't attack yet. Okay. Yeah, knock yourself out. Blocked. Now in business for the for finishing the job. Move up here. We want those guys in here. We wanna block this. I think we're going to move Gooseboy up because they will buy my artillery here. We can get Ponta to block here. You're just blocking here. You're useful now here, Muncher. So it's Sorrow. And we should be able to really trash them now. That we have And it's so annoying that... Yeah, we don't want you here. We kill you. I don't want you sitting there, mate. Crap. Artillery. That's the key target. Gotcha. Okay, now that position is compromised, and level bombers in. Maybe we don't want to get hit by those destroyers. Well, the only deal will probably get hit now. That's cool. De-entrench this one. Kind of just sit there, so. We're inviting him now to take a shot. Just do this. Little hellfire damage. So, okay, this looks good. And even though it looks excessive, you really need to come in with this much power to get them safely. That sounds like okay. We are looking good. Maybe we are so strong we can even farm them a bit. That's perfect. I think that was a bad idea. Okay, now they're buying some stuff here. So we can do a bit of, I think we can do a bit of farming. Then we, of course they're easy when we are Gooseball, you're on the duty here. They may buy base by spam web, but that's fine, they don't have enough time to get into action. Yeah, cool. Make sure we... that if they come here they will run into... Can you get some XP for that, Nash? 178? That's pathetic. But 2 XP for that. We may be able to just take this one. Now we'll get him to come out here. Got a lot of entrenchment on that thing there. Most important, de-entrench this one. Yeah, we are going to have to hit you. And surrender him, right? As always, we're not letting artillery sit like that. Cool. Did you get some XP for that? Maybe. Okay. More artillery. Goodbye. Maybe I go and do that. No, I shouldn't really. Resupply. We can actually do a bit of, no need to surrender him. That's cool. Did you get anything for that? Yeah, that was really good. That's also good XP, and then no more fleet. Can even capture this. Entrench this one. I can get some entrenching the hard way there. Resupply. I may need you to de-entrench. No, these. Nah, it's okay. But just remember that you might run into some time that you would, or you don't start playing with them. You might end up regretting it. Visible cover here. 257. It's looking good. Yeah, don't get cocky. Just get them in. We need to make sure that we get them. We'll let them buy spam now, or if it rains, you're gonna regret it. Now, so either you are 2 stars. I have the paratroopers available. They can go and de-entrench the hard way. Speaking of which, okay. You can see they have the spam now, but they are not going to get into serious action. Not too bad. Now we go and I don't think we do need to de-entrench the hard way, do we? With all that artillery, it's kind of unfair. We need to take them completely now. Dranger, you start the party with this. Get a hero out of it. It's easy. But it's not always easy. Just let's have you block here. But now it's easy. Are you okay? Who wants to... Maybe we can get you, so... You won't get shit for that, Nash. Stop that, will you? Oh man. So you picked this one up? That was just, yeah. Fitting punishment there. And we are okay with this. Yeah, we got them. And they are of course coming forward with their spam, and that's cool. And we got it. It gets so dicey. It can get really dicey with Det and Hague. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're coming forward with spam. Decisive victory, save replay. They have a crap load of here. I didn't block it because they prefer that they will prioritize the spam here. So, but as soon as it's blocked, of course they go crazy up here. And we have reached Sedan. Yeah, I'll go and prepare Sedan, and I will see you